Melvin Gordon is obviously so tough. How do you guys feel like you did, for most of the game against that guy?
I think we did pretty well. The first half we stopped him pretty good, but he's a good back, so he's going to have his runs. He's going to have big runs, and when we stop him on the short runs, we stop him. But he's a good back overall, so he's going to have his runs, like I said. But I think overall we did a pretty good job. It's all about wrapping and tackling. We did a good job the whole game.
Cedric, you were one of the guys that really championed this team's drive to make a run at a division title. After this type of loss, I mean, just what are your emotions, just being a senior in this position?
It's definitely a hard loss. You're pretty emotional, but at the end of the day, it's part of God's plan. God has a plan for everybody, and I truly believe that. I knew going into the game, win, lose, or draw, God has a plan for us. So that's why it's going to hurt in the beginning, but at the end of the day, God has a plan, and that's what we have to stick with.
Said Coach Kill referred to personnel on the big 70-yard catch they had when it was 17-3. Erickson got free for 70. Was that just you guys wanted to be a nickel, or was there any?
It was just a miscommunication. It was a personnel communication, and he ended up being open, and he's got a big play on us.
Are you surprised with him? Erickson, are you surprised with the production you got today?
No, not really. I mean, if you're open, you're gonna get the pass. When somebody goes screen to you, you're gonna run. So he didn't surprise me at all. But I know they got some good players.
When Max got the big catch and Mitch scored to trim the lead back down to 3, is that where the defense? I mean, of all the possessions they had, the one that kind of will sit with you the most? They came back and scored right away.
Yeah, we were down 3 points. We needed one stop, and we had faith in our offense to go out there and score again. So that's something that's definitely going to stick with me. But you got to just let it go and keep pushing.
You ever played Del Antonio a couple games? Did it help that Marius and some of these guys that be back next year have the 6th grade?
Yeah, definitely, because those are the Marius and Antonio, and also Deltavius McGee, who's also going to be a great player. It's definitely good that they got the experience for next year, and hopefully bring the Gophers back to the position that we had this year, and hopefully make it to the Big Ten championship next year.